You guys asked for it and you guys got it. By popular demand, I'm gonna dive into 5 exercises for wider and thicker biceps in today's video. Now, this is a very interesting topic because most traditional bicep exercises that involve supination of the wrists, aka your palms facing up on the curl, do a great job of building bigger biceps, but they are not the best choice for getting wide and thick looking biceps from the front. If you are just facing someone with your arms straight ahead, not flexed, actually widening and thickening your biceps from this front view takes a completely different approach than these traditional bicep movements. Take a look at your wrist circumference. If you're like me and you're a naturally skinny guy and you have a smaller wrist circumference, this means that you do not have the best arm genetics in the world, but have no fear, because if I can have incredible progress on widening my biceps, I know that you at home will probably have even better results than me. So take some notes, go through this video carefully over the next 5 minutes, and you're gonna leave this video with a complete blueprint on how to widen and thicken your arm.
Hulk, smash the like!
You are not directly targeting the main muscle that we need to widen and thicken the biceps, and that is the brachialis, which sits right under the long head of the biceps. So if you're looking on the outside of your arm, the brachialis is located directly between your biceps and triceps. But if we really want to maximize the activation, a lot of these exercises you're gonna see today involve something called pronation, where our hands are actually facing down. This is gonna be the best way to increase activation in the brachialis. The first bicep exercise is a variation of the dumbbell hammer curl. I call it the iso hammer lean curl. Now, with this exercise, you're gonna focus on going one arm at a time. You're going to rotate your shoulder back a little bit, and with the goal of that being to take activation away from the anterior deltoid and place more on the brachialis and the bicep muscles. So our hands are gonna be at a neutral grip. You're gonna really kind of stick your elbow on your side so you're not flaring your elbow out during the movement. And you're gonna go 8 to 10 repetitions, very controlled, not ego lifting, not using your anterior deltoid to lift the weight, but really focusing on the brachialis. You're gonna go 8 to 10 reps on the right side, 8 to 10 reps on the left side. And also, you do not want to go all the way up on this lift. You wanna focus more on the bottom portion of the movement, because this is where the brachialis activation is gonna be at its highest. The second biceps exercise is dumbbell across the body curls with a pronated grip. So make sure that you're keeping those palms facing down. You're gonna lock in that elbow to your side, and you're really gonna focus on going slow and controlled, and we're not going too high up. You wanna stop right at about the height of your chest, and this is going to increase activation in the brachialis. So you're taking a lot of activation off the brachialis if you're going too high at the apex of every single rep. So we wanna go 8 to 10 repetitions on the right side, go into 8 to 10 repetitions on the left side. Once again, make sure that elbow is locked in, keeping those palms facing down the entire time. Third bicep exercise is pronated spider curls, and we're gonna do a drop set with this to really increase the activation. So hands are gonna be shoulder width apart, hands completely pronated, that means palms facing down, and I recommend using an easy bar as it's a lot friendlier on your wrist. So we're gonna go 8 to 10 repetitions, full range of motion, and then when you're completely fatigued on the first 8 to 10 reps, what you're gonna do is you're only gonna go up to the halfway point. And remember, only going up halfway is a great way to increase activation in the brachialis. So this is probably my go-to finisher on all my brachialis workouts, and I recommend you guys do a couple quality sets of this at the end of all your arm workouts. Fourth exercise is my favorite of all time, and it is the pronated dumbbell curls. Now, the starting position on this is you're gonna bend your knees slightly, you're gonna lean your chest forward a little bit, you're gonna retract your shoulders, bring your shoulders back, hands, of course, in that pronated grip facing down. And there's really 2 different ways that I like to do this. And I'll go 2 sets the first way, and then I'll do 1 to 2 finishing sets the second way I'm gonna show you. So the first way is just at a nice, fluid, normal pace, going nice and light. I go anywhere from 12 to 20 repetitions on this. Keep that pronated grip, and you're just pumping out nice, controlled repetitions, not going too fast where we're taking activation away from the biceps and brachialis. Now, the second way that I really like to do this, and I'll save this for like my last set or my last 2 sets, is I will go extremely slow on the way down, and I will fully stretch my biceps at the bottom of every single movement to the point where I'm actually flexing my triceps. Try this out and you guys will get the craziest bicep pump of your life. In fact, if you have trouble activating your biceps, you could even do this at the very start of your workout just to channel a better mind-muscle connection. So notice the wrong way to do this versus the right way to do it. I know I see so many guys at the gym rushing their repetitions. If you really want to trigger arm growth and you have really stubborn biceps, definitely try this, and you can apply this rule to pretty much every single arm exercise. According to one of my favorite muscle building research studies of all time, Inside the Muscles, according to activation tests, the #1 best bicep mass builder in terms of mean activation is the weighted wide grip parallel pull-up. I've been incorporating this into my routine, and it's been one of my favorite bicep mass builders. So if your biceps just lack size overall and you feel like they're lagging, definitely incorporate 5 to 10 sets of the wide grip parallel grip pull-up into your routine every single week. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a big like right now. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and tap that bell right next to subscribe, but do not leave yet because we have today's giveaway. So for today's giveaway, I'm giving a 7-serving sample tub of SuperHuman pre-workout in orange Gainsicle flavor. And all you have to do to enter is comment down below what your very last cheat meal was. And also tap the notification bell to qualify. So comment down below, tap the bell, and you are qualified to win 1 tub of orange Gainsicle. So I'm gonna link to my last cheat meal, which was in Vegas a few days ago. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. If you have missed any of my recent videos, I'm gonna link to them in the first pinned comment. 5 exercises for wider shoulders, 5 exercises for lower abs, and 5 exercises for inner chest. You will see that on the first pinned comment, and I will see you guys on the next video.
You ain't got no gains. You ain't lift no weights.